contented. I don't need to suffer. You're beautiful and good to talk to. Make an impression to take my attention. And when you touch my skin, I smell disaster. Whoa. Let's just close our eyes. Yeah. Let's just close our eyes. Yeah. Let's just close our eyes. Yeah. Let's just close our eyes. Walking on pavements, collecting bars, sleep in the houses, so alone, looking inside herself. She breaks the glass, turns her head backwards, and she's falling down again. Let's just close our eyes. Yeah. Let's just close our eyes. Yeah. Let's just close our eyes. Yeah. Let's just close our eyes. At the first stop.
It's coming up now.
At the second. At the second. At the second. At the second.
Okay? Bye-bye.
Be contented. I don't need to suffer. You're beautiful and good to talk to. Make an impression to take my attention. And when you touch my skin, I smell disaster. Let's just close our eyes. Let's just close our eyes. Let's just close our eyes.
Your brain and your body.
Just close our eyes. Let's 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 just close
having these nightmares.
You're working too hard at the hospital.
I'm sorry, but the doctor's busy with a patient right now.
But they're always about demons and devils.
Such things don't exist.
They sure do exist. They're driving me nuts. Someone is trying to reach me, warn me.
Warn you? Against what?
The devil. He's loose again. Satan.
Who?
Satan.
Satan?
The devil. Answer me this, Mr. Clairvoyant. Is there God?
There is.
And is there the devil?
There is indeed.
You said you believed in God and the devil.
I have run across some cases of possession in the past.
Would you join us for supper after your performance?
My pleasure, Mrs. Hanson.
Thank you. It's not too late, James,
Too late for what?
to stop the publication.
I spent 4 years on this book, Claire. I believe it is the most important work of my life.
And if there is a God, what will happen to you?
Fiend you.
I suppose I'll go to hell.
Welcome back. Driving Asylum, segment 2.
Wow.
And look who just walked in.
Oh, hello.
Mr. Sam Panico.
Mike, that trailer is amazing.
It's the trailer we always...
Fabulous.
Yeah. It sums up this movie. So I think if anybody else watched that trailer, they'd be like, I'm not going to watch this. When I saw it, I can't wait to watch this again because it sums up so much what I love about this movie.
I just wanted to sort of like highlight all of her acting. Like I didn't want to. Basically, it's yeah.
Acting.
I like what she said when she goes like, "Do you believe in?" When she goes, "Do you believe in a God?" And he goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "And do you believe in the devil?"
She didn't want to approach it. She's like, I'll just kind of like sideways into it.
I want to like cut her voice into "Dear God" by XTC, so she could be like, "Is there a God?" And then like, and the devil too, dear God.
And is there the devil? You should voice clone her in 11 Labs.
I totally will. There's some new. I have a long legs clone now, which is my favorite thing to use. And I've been like calling people at work with it and saying, "Mommy, Daddy," and I just leave them a message on their voicemail. They have no idea who it is. It's great. 11 Labs shouldn't be used for that, but that's what I'm using it for.
Everybody use it. Like they say, like don't use it to impersonate a celebrity, and don't use it to prank call your friends. And it's like that's what it's for.
Yeah. And I love that like the celebrities that I've used it for are ones that I'm like, oh, please don't arrest me. I have Carolyn DeFonseca in my 11 Labs, and I have John Carradine. And these are the pieces that I have. Like, and only I care about them. Do you know what I mean? So they're for me to make me laugh.
You don't have to clone my voice, Sam. I'm available for voiceovers.
I'm so excited that you guys watched Slaughter Hotel because I watched it this week too, and this is a baffling movie. Like I can't believe that. Like, could you imagine? Like, there are people that probably went on a date to see this movie, and this movie is ready to assault you. Like it is. It's got like Mike said. We were talking in between a lot of padding. Like more than half the movie is padding, which is astounding.
Well, I told Bill earlier that there's an article in the New York Times when it came out. Vincent Canby wrote an essay about going to 42nd Street to go check out Slaughter Hotel, and he went to go see The Blind Dead. And he said that there was 24 people in the Slaughter Hotel screening, including a couple with their children aged 7 and 10 or something.
I love that Slaughter Hotel is like Mike and I were talking about it briefly. There are a few people that are there for regular reasons, and there are other people that are just, they have the same problems as Carolyn Boucher and Don't Torture a Duckling. Like they've had some scandals in their life, and they just need to dry out. So like send them to the Asylum Erotica to dry out. Meanwhile, there's an axe killer.
Yeah, and meanwhile they just sit around drinking J&B in the day room and playing chess and stuff. And
the way life should be lived.
I could use a break like that. Work's been crazy. Like I would just like a place to go and drink J&B. I could do without the axe killer. I mean, I think we all could, but you know.
Well, you wouldn't be he only killed one man, and I think it was because that he ran into him in the medieval torture device room or
Yeah,
something.
he somehow tripped him up the step into the Iron Maiden, because even his legs were inside the Iron Maiden at the end of that sequence.
I like that the killer takes a long time to walk down the steps after he does some kills. It's like do like usually you think killers would want to get away, and he's very leisurely as he walks around.
And why is he dressed up like that? If he were just wearing his regular clothes, if he ran into someone, he could just play it off that he was like looking for the exit.
Yeah,
He's
the
committed-
ritual was important to him.
He was committed to the bit, right?
Yeah.
He's like, go all the way, or go home. And I'm not. I'm gonna kill these women this way.
I'm going to be in costume, and then at the last moment, I'm going to pull off my disguise so that they can see exactly who I am, because somehow that's part of it too. It's like some sort of twisted kink that he has.
I like that this movie is a lot of
Pig.
genre. It's like there's some genre, there's some gothic, but mostly it's just sleaze. It's just, and it. You're like, why are you coming to this movie to see Riz Ahmed naked? We got it. We got you.
Yeah.
What else do you want?
How big a hit do you think this was in Japan
Oh my god!
the year it came out? It's probably like the third highest grossing film or something
People
of the
like
year.
cried blood in the theater when it came out. They're like, "This
Yeah.
is genius." Yeah,
It's definitely weird. And Mike and I were talking on the first segment about how this was sold as sort of like the Richard Speck murders,
yeah.
dramatized on the screen. And dare you see something as realistic as Slaughter Hotel? But really, it has nothing to do with that. There are no nurses killed until the very last scene.
And there's nothing realistic about it. It's like a bunch of women, and what was that like? Margaret Lee, like in some crushed velvet dress with blue eyeshadow and big fake lashes, and she's wearing like
an
this
asylum.
this like jade choker with like a ruby in the middle or something, and she's just like,
This is the movie that Italian filmmakers think that women do when they go to the bathroom together. Like they think that Slaughter Hotel is the bath. Like they suddenly go in and they put on, like you said, blue eyeliner, gigantic lashes, and just scissor each other. That's what happens.
or when like the nurse was giving the black girl a massage, but she's not really massaging her; she's just petting her buttocks.
Yeah. I was like,
what is happening?
I don't think they. I mean, was that supposed to be the first time they connected like that? Because it seemed like they were familiar with this ritual between the two of them. They had their little dance thing where they're like,
Oh yeah, their little like, yeah, because like that was Fernando De Leo like trying to be a music video director. He's like, okay, but they couldn't keep up.
panties.
Yeah, but they couldn't keep up the like he put in a lot of footage that he should have cut out. Like there's so much padding. Like when he's chasing them around filming them dance, you can see the shadow of the cameraman and the crew like on them and stuff. And it's like that should have been cut out. There's a part where like they're chasing them around dancing and you can see the black girl laughing. Like she's just giggling at being in the movie.
I was looking at the Giallo Files review of this movie, and they said like, this is, what the hell am I watching? You will say that throughout the movie. And I agree.
Yeah. The killer in that movie, I've only ever seen him in one other thing. He was in Lizard in a Woman's Skin.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even have a speaking part. He's like the gigolo chauffeur of like that older lady who Florinda Bolkan talks to, like to ask her about the murder. And you just see him in the background, like putting his pants on. And yeah, never seen him in anything else.
Do you like
Dirty Birdie?
I often talk about how horrible the Giallo police are. They're very realistic at the end of this movie. They shoot him so many times.
Right.
It's like 15
Why?
times
Yeah.
up close. Like, and also they're horrible because their plan is very very stage fright. Like they're going to use, the killer wants to kill Cheryl, so you know what? Let's just use her as bait. And it's like,
Right.
the doc, like this is a hospital for mental patients. Like, shouldn't the doctors be like, that seems like really bad for my patient to go through with? Go ahead, it's fine.
Well, it would actually help her because her whole reason for being there is because she's depressed and feels like she doesn't have any purpose because she like co-owns this company. So maybe like being undercover like bait for the killer is like giving her some like she'll be like, well, it's nice to be wanted.
I did
Like, that's
wonder
part of her
why she was
therapy.
doing that. Like,
Yeah.
why would she agree to something like that?
And I don't know if you guys brought up or not, but there is one shot where Kinski walks directly into the camera and headbutts it. Like,
Oh yeah.
and it's like that got left in. Like Fernando D'Elia is a good director. Like I don't know what was happening here. He must have just been surrounded by so much naked flesh that it like made him crazy. Like a Tex Avery cartoon. His eyes were just like this the whole time.
He liked.
He said in the interview on the DVD about how much he just loved Rosalba Neri. Like,
I mean,
he's still talking about it like 40 years after the movie was made. He's just like, oh, she was so beautiful. Oh, the perfect woman.
I'm talking about it
beautiful.
myself, and I have never seen her in person. You know what I mean? Like, so he had to just be insane. He's like, just I don't know. She is like the perfect Euro horror vixen. Like, she is like the eyelashes, the eyes. She's on the list. Marissa Mel, her, they're all on the list.
So what about her versus Edwig Finch?
I mean, Edwig Finch is always going to win.
Edwig Finch versus Barbara Boucher.
Oh Jesus, that's a rough one. I'm still going to say Edwig, but that's hard.
Barbara Boucher versus Dagmar Lasseter.
Barbara Boucher.
The realtor from House by the Cemetery?
When she was younger, she
did stuff before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ernest Borgnine versus Edwig Finch. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Bill, I mentioned you on the new episode of the podcast, by the way.
Oh, not the Bat People thing?
No, that's next week. You're going to be on the show. Bill did a Defend the Bat People segment. But the new podcast
will be invincible.
The new podcast is all about slashers, and Terror Night was the first one on it. And I said that this movie was made for Bill. Here's the cast: Cameron Mitchell, Alan Hale Jr., Aldo Ray, and Dan Haggerty, all in the same movie. And I said, are you trying to give Bill Fairman a heart attack?
It does get my blood pressure elevated.
I mean, that is like a murderer's row of Bill guys. And like if Vic Tayback walked in, you would probably explode. You'd be like, well, that's it. I can't do it anymore.
And the dude from Don't Answer the Phone.
Yeah.
Nicholas Worth. I would suggest a conspiracy if that happened.
Yeah, you're like, I think someone's trying to kill me.
Right.
I felt like that. And there is that one movie where Barbara Boucher and Edwige Finch and Rosalba Neri all make out. And it was like, how did this happen? Like, I know it had to happen sooner or later. And I'm just like, they should just burn this. This is the kind of film that they should hide. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is like, they should put it in a vault because it's too much.
How do you guys feel about Slaughter Hotel being sold as a sex film in the United States as Asylum Erotica? I mean, it's Mike said on the first segment, that's a little more authentic, don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, because the horror posters would be like, the most frightening movie ever, or carved from today's headlines, and it's like, no. But then the ones for Asylum Erotica are like female desires, and it's like, yeah, that's closer.
Yeah.
I have to find that ad that I forgot to draw attention to the tagline.
I think this has, you can tell why. I that's what I think about this movie though. There are like women that had to go to this on a date, and the whole time they're like, this is a movie for guys, or women that like women. It's just like, it's very male gaze, the whole movie.
Yeah.
And I've also will defend this movie because I really like it. I love that Kinski's in it. I love that, of all places to have a mental hospital, what about a place with medieval torture implements on every wall?
Again, why?
Why? Is real estate that hard to get in Europe?
Well, and they all have different ailments. Like, one of the women has this like compulsive need to just randomly attack people.
Yeah.
The other one is like a nymphomaniac. Margaret Lee is just supposed to be like kind of sorted a little bit depressed or something, and that's why she's there. Like the black girl is like what is her problem? She's agoraphobic or something.
Well, you know how you solve agoraphobia, Mike? You have a redheaded nurse rub your back. and take
Right,
the top
right.
off. I mean, that's a lot of people didn't know that. That's how they solved agoraphobia in the 80s.
The old guy from this movie, the one who's like runs the clinic, is was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. He's the guy who goes, "Put them in the Iron Maiden."
He's like, I
Execute
used to
them.
have an Iron Maiden in my hospital.
Well, it's funny because he's always been old. Like in Slaughter Hotel, he's like this old man, like, "Blah, blah, blah, blah." And then in like 15 years later, he's like, execute them, and he looks exactly the same.
He was pickled when they made this movie, and he just retained the same age throughout the rest
Yeah.
of his life.
He was a New Zealand actor who moved to Italy, and they shot parts of Bill and Ted, I think, in Italy, and that's how they got him to be in the movie. So
That's amazing. I like that you went that deep into the cast list for this, and that's appreciated.
because I knew I saw that face before, because I've seen Bill and Ted's like 50,000 times, but I never would watch Slaughter Hotel and immediately. So I was like, where have I seen that mug before? And I knew it was from somewhere.
I think this is a closer to a sex film than an Italian Gothic or Jolly or whatever the hell it is.
I mean, if you cut out like 17 minutes of like women jerking off, it could just be a horror movie. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of pawing in this.
I found some more ads I left out of the gallery the last time. We have to look at these. There's some real lookers in here. Starting with this one, there's Marilyn Chambers.
Yeah. And Together. Wow.
Together was never the year's most controversial film.
No.
In the ads it was.
A place where nothing is forbidden, including axe murder. That's my fetish.
Big double something show. With double two show?
Double X show, maybe? Double
X show, that's right.
Too bad these aren't triple X's, and it'd be a six-tuple X show.
Together wasn't... Go ahead.
Oh, I put some stuff in your Google Drive that's Slaughter Hotel related. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh shit! No, I didn't.
I didn't tell you. I just stuck it in there and just expected you to.
Oh, you got to prepare me first before you stick it in there.
Right.
Sean Cunningham directed Together too. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Together.
It's just across the street from Joe. Look at this beautiful thing.
Oh my god.
This belongs in a frame.
Yeah.
Is that Rosalba Neri?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they had a different version of it earlier where they replaced that woman with like some blonde looking Marilyn Monroe woman.
Yeah, no.
Her hair looks like melted ice cream.
Yeah. Oh. She will always be the Lady Frankenstein of my heart.
Look how the font for a place where nothing is forbidden is all like bouncy.
Oh. It looks like the Misfits font.
It's unstable.
Oh.
Here it is. Come back here, Anne. Leave that man alone.
Right.
Asylum erotica.
Oh.
An inferno of feminine desires.
Wow.
I mean, that's not lying.
No.
Really.
Come see this in the Swappers.
And leave that woman alone.
Yeah.
I guess that was going too far to put something like that in the ad.
People wouldn't have been ready for it. Oh, look at this.
Beautiful. There's that curious female again.
Oh.
Still curious.
So curious.
Curious female too.
I think is the Curious Female. Is that the movie where there's like all these girls?
Oh no, Mike bounced out again.
Mike got so excited about it, it pushed him out.
It was those curious female girls.
Here, he's back. And there's Mike. Did the Curious Female get you?
I was trying to remember. I think the Curious Female. It's like a drama about these like four girls who go to college and they like navigate it's kind of like summer school teachers esque. Like it's not porno. It's just like a frank movie for adults, like trying to be carnal knowledge ish or something. I think.
There's an
Oh yeah, Marissa Mel. What about Barbara Boucher versus Marissa Mel?
God. Yeah, that's a tough one, Mike. I'm going to say Marissa Mel, 100%. Bill knows my devotion to Marissa Mel. It's rough.
Right or wrong, I
Are
want
you the
you to
one?
love me.
Back in the old days of IMDb, Marissa Mel was sort of erroneously credited as being in this South African soap opera movie called No One Cries Forever. And there's a review of it where somebody goes, I was tracked this down to watch the great Marissa Mel, and Marissa Mel's not in it. So are you the one who wrote that?
No, but I would fight with that level of anger.
Oh, that's gotta be you.
It's not me. Trust me, I would have said something about it. Yeah. As someone that owns a 7-inch of a Marissa Mel disco track that Bill got for me for Christmas. Yes.
Let me be your lady. Oh.
Her voice is very Nico, which is great. It makes me like her even more. It's like, oh, let me.
She goes where Dietrich didn't dare to go.
Oh, she does.
Even lower.
She goes where nothing is forbidden, including her low voice.
Nothing is forbidden. What you can cook in the room.
Yeah.
You
can have a hot plate in your room if you want to. You can do anything.
Someone said that earlier.
Yeah. There's no rules, man, at Asylum Erotica. Don't put rules on Asylum Erotica.
Show us more stuff. Or is that the end of it?
That's the end of it, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. There'll be more to look at, though, for Cataclysm.
I thought if you upload stuff to the Google Drive that it would give you an alert.
No.
Like somebody uploaded stuff. So I just stuck it in there and
I'll
then
go
just
get
like
your
walked
stuff.
away.
You guys
Just
talk
put-
while I go get your stuff.
All right.
Where is it?
It's uploaded. It's like called like Slaughter Hotel 01, Slaughter Hotel 02.
Okay.
Slaughter Hotel doesn't really have, sometimes I'll have like a George Hilton or something in it for the ladies.
Right, right.
And this movie really doesn't. Outside of the gardener.
No, I think like there was like a cop at the very end who's like probably the most conventionally attractive person in the movie, and he doesn't really say anything, but he's like, he's not hideous and he's not weird. Like the gardener's kind of a weird looking guy, and Klaus Kinski is not hot, and
No.
and none of their husbands were hot or any of the men that they were interested in. None of the orderlies.
This place feels like I always joke that these movies are right down the road from other movies, but this feels like it's right down the road from a lot of other movies to me. Like that, if once you're done going to this this place, you can visit other strange locales in Euro horror movies. The one I was thinking of is I had a brain fart on it.
I can't get those files, Mike, by the way. I didn't see them. Did you send them to the Groovy Doom drive?
I uploaded them to whatever the drive was where I used to give you trailers like for the Blood Beast Terror and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be on my other profile. And if I go into it, it's gonna like mess with the broadcast.
No, it's something that you. Yeah,
this
I'm
is like
sorry, I didn't
like
see
the house from Bloody Moon is right next door to this place. Do you know what I mean? Like these like kind of isolated, weird former castles.
I also kind of get like I think maybe because I watched Slaughter Hotel. I was telling Bill earlier, like I was introduced to all these movies because there was a video store down the street that had the whole Gorgon video collection.
Oh.
So I was watching like Death Dream, Night of the Bloody Apes, Blood Spattered Bride, and I remember they had Bay of Blood, and I feel like Bay of Blood and Slaughter Hotel are like in the same. Like, less than a mile away from the hospital in Slaughter Hotel is the whole like real estate situation in Bay of Blood.
Why are so many people dying around here?
Right. And then also maybe like a little bit of maybe like Burial Ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I often think
like
burial grounds close to these places too.
Oh yeah. Oh look, there's a
press book.
I found this press book online.
Oh, it's a Hallmark releasing, but released by AIP.
308 Boylston Street, Boston.
These were just a couple of Xerox pages stapled together.
Oh.
I don't even think they gave you a folder. Hallmark.
but still, is that Frankenstein 80 grabbing that bone to hit her with?
Yeah.
Mosaic. This is why I love you guys, because you instantly got that joke. I didn't have to explain it to anybody. Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Poor
Oh,
her.
is that-
She was. Is that what?
Is that what it's from?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They just thought it was like this image was going to go to waste. Like it had to be used in some advertising campaign. And if it couldn't be Frankenstein 80, it would be this one.
Honestly, this movie would be a lot better if something like this happened.
Yeah. Oh.
It
I
was
like
an
how they spelled
Eastman color.
Kinski's
They
name.
weren't fucking around.
No.
And look, the picture on the bottom is a spoiler.
Yeah.
Tell the world.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Oh.
Oh, is that from the blue creature with the blue hand?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. It's
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah, it is.
Criminal.
It's another Klaus Kinski jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Klaus Kinski, I found out as we were doing Skidoo. He dated the girl who plays God's girlfriend in Skidoo, the black actress.
What's her name? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm looking it up.
Her name is like Luna, right?
Yeah, Luna. Yeah,
Yeah.
he dated her, and he was worried that she did so many drugs that it was going to ruin his career. How many drugs do you have to do to ruin Klaus Kinski's career?
Oops, we lost Mike again.
Ah,
Skidoo is way out there.
oh,
Skidoo is just crazy.
it is an amazing movie. Also, that all of the credits are sung at the end.
Yeah.
Skidoo, I love Skidoo because it's like, hey, Easy Rider is big. These hippie kids want movies. And they gave them this. And it's like, no, not like that. We don't want that movie.
I had an ex who was obsessed with Skidoo, and he was obsessed with Luna for some reason. He just wanted because the poster says like "and introducing Luna" or something like they
It's
thought
God's
she was going to
mistress.
be big, right?
The reincarnation of Luna.
That movie has so many people in it too. You're like, really? They're in it? Yeah. Rob Reiner wrote all the hippie dialogue in it too. Yeah.
They found something for Sammy in it.
In Skidoo?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just pulling random people out of the air.
Oh, Sammy Davis Jr. did the trailer for it, where he talked about how weird it was. He's not in the movie, but he's in the trailer telling
I
you.
remember seeing him
Yeah.
talking about it, so that must have been what I saw.
Yeah, Bill. Someone asked, "What do you have on your shirt tonight?" Alden asked.
Oh, Hot Nights and City Lights.
Ooh.
One of my favorite KTEL compilations. This was 1979. It was all disco, baby.
Oh man, it's right down the street from Boob's Disco.
It is. That's one of the discos you would hit for a hot night under the city lights.
I'm looking up the songs on it right now for you, Bill.
Are you?
Yes.
Now, see, he was trying to do too much and it killed his camera.
I think but I'm not doing anything when it makes me disappear. I don't know.
It's Pazuzu doing it to you.
Pazuzu. You know what's funny is my mom's nickname is Zuzu. And so I would always call her Pazuzu, and she's like, "Why do you keep doing that?" I'm like, "If you're gonna call yourself Zuzu, you have to be open to that."
Does she know what you're saying? Does she understand what Pazuzu is?
Yeah, she didn't, and she hated The Exorcist too, because she's like, The Exorcist was so good, and Pazuzu is so stupid. Why would they call him that? And so I was like, there you go.
Zuzu pedals.
There they are. What do you know about that?
So here's the songs on that, Bill. We Are Family. I mean, that's a Pittsburgh jam right there.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yep. Anita Ward, Ring My Bell.
From Pittsburgh.
Village People in the Navy. Bionic Boogie, Chains. Gonzalez, Haven't Stopped Dancing Yet. Amy Stewart, Knock on Wood. Claudia Berry's Boogie Woogie Dancing Shoes.
Love that one.
Gloria Gaynor's I Will Survive. A little bit of Heart of
Stone.
Glass. I Will
Steady.
Survive. Love and Desire by Arpeggio.
Oh, I love that one.
T Connection at Midnight. Instant Funk, I Got My Mind Made Up. I don't know if it's right by Evelyn Champagne King. And the Jacksons, Shake Your Body Down to the Ground.
Not a bad track on it. They're all
No.
jams. They're the upper echelon of the charts, and also stuff that you would only hear in the disco. Stuff
I
that
heard
wasn't a
some
hit.
disco last night at Sheets, Bill. They played more and more and more while I was at Sheets. And I was like, it was so loud. And I was like, this is perfect.
That got Andrea True's money out of Jamaica.
It did.
Right. What about,
then they-
did they have, what, go ahead, Sam.
No, go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say, did you guys ever know that like Marilyn Chambers had wanted to do an Andrea True thing, so she came out with her own disco hit called Benihana.
Benihana. It's playing in Rabid.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, we've talked about that. Yeah.
But I love that she did. It's like, there was a time when it's like
Sure.
crossover stars of the adult and
Get it,
Yeah.
girl.
sing. Yeah, do it. Tracy Words has a great record too. Bill and I have talked about it a million times. 1,000 Fires is a sleeper. Get on it.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. But I heard that song and I was like, God, if Bill was here, Bill would say, you know, she's a porn star and this is how she got her money out of Jamaica. And like, I wanted to tell somebody so bad in Sheets, but everybody, it's like a Friday night and everybody was like 12. And I was like, yeah, I can't tell anybody. So I just kept it to myself. I said, I'll save it for the show. We'll talk about, can I not be, can I not? No, this was like, oh, look at this picture.
There is no theatrical release for
No.
Cataclysm, our second feature tonight, because it just never, I don't know, did it even exist? Like, did people try and get it released, or did they only piece it together later for home video?
They put it together and then they shopped it around and tried to get it a distributor, and nobody wanted it, so they put it on some video. It got on video in the UK as Cataclysm and in America as The Nightmare Never Ends. And then they just chopped it up. And the editor of Night Train to Terror says he thinks that they took the negatives of Cataclysm and chopped those up to put those into Night Train to Terror. So the movie of Cataclysm doesn't even exist anymore because they're like, fuck this movie, just make it into Night Train to Terror, and like did it permanently.
Oh, no.
Oh, sometimes people say to me, do the longer versions of the Night Train and Terror stories make any more sense? No, they don't.
No.
If
Death Wish
anything,
Club did
they're
a
still
little bit.
they're even weirder when they're by giving us some room to breathe. Like none of them suddenly
Yeah.
become like, oh, well, I kind of get what they were going for.
Have you ever seen Scream Your Head Off? Not the Marilyn Behind Bars version, but the one without the Marilyn scenes. That's just like
No, I have the Marilyn Behind Bars Italian DVD. That's the only way it's come out.
Marilyn Alive and
Yeah,
Behind
yeah.
Bars.
But I haven't
'Cause-
seen the Scream Your Head Off one.
because I'd like to see that without those new Marilyn scenes.
Also, the new scenes with John Philip Law, which are like 10 years past when the movie was shot and shot on video instead of shot on film. So it's like real
Yeah.
obvious how old he looks. Still a good looking guy, but much older. I love this movie, Mike, because it's two movies going on at the same time. And I have so many questions, so I'm glad you're on here. Why would James Hansen, Richard Mall, why would he win the Nobel Prize for telling people God's dead?
Right. I know.
Like the central conceit of this movie makes no sense. How
And
did,
his whole big reveal, like there was no man named Jesus Christ, because we found out we looked through the records and there's actually hundreds of people called Jesus Christ. So
like that's the only fact he has, and also the cover of his book, which won him a Nobel Prize, is really poorly designed. It's not a good book cover.
well, it's really
also-
pulpy. It looks like like a horror novel or something.
Right. And like, how did he meet? I know opposites attract. Paul Abdul taught me that. But how did he get with his wife, who is super, super Catholic? Like she says to him at one point, which is in your beautiful trailer, if God exists, what are you going to tell him when you meet him about your book? Oh, Mike's gone again.
Oh, I loved Making It, David. That was like a weekly watch for me. I think it was only on for like 6 episodes, if
Yeah.
that. Making it nonstop. Woo woo woo.
How did another question I have for you, Mike? How did James Hansen get the power to get a TV special? They're like, "Hey, you're going to get an hour special to tell people the gods."
Mhm.
And meanwhile, his
Yeah.
wife's dreaming of volcanoes, and she's like, "I think you should stop."
Well, I think I know the answer to that, and that is that Philip Jordan had somebody with a TV station who'd let him shoot there.
Yeah,
And he's like, okay, let's, like, I feel like Cataclysm is one of those movies where it was like, it's kind of a chicken or the egg scenario. Like, you don't know,
yeah,
like, how much of this was written in a script and how much of this was just come up with because they had access to these places to shoot, like a hospital or something. So it's like, okay, well, let's make her a doctor. Yeah, she's a Catholic doctor and she's married to some like edgelord, like atheist writer.
who has like Danzig hair. His hair looks like Glenn Danzig in this movie. And then also, meanwhile, Tony Lawrence is an old man living inside a apartment covered with newspapers and like
Mark Lawrence.
Mark Lawrence. Sorry, not Tony. Yeah, sorry, I got excited, Bill. Thank you. But he lives in this crazy conspiracy theory apartment, and he's just happening to watch the ballet one night when he sees the commandant of the concentration camp that he lived in, and
Yeah.
Cameron Mitchell has to come help him.
Mm-hmm.
If the
Did I tell you?
Good.
What? Go ahead. Oh,
No, please go.
that my boss met Cameron Mitchell when he was making Cataclysm. Like, because my boss and I had this boss. I worked in this bar, and we were talking one day about the show. I think it was called The Modern Family. And I said I thought it was really funny that the gay couple on there were named Cameron and Mitchell. And he's like, "Oh, did I ever tell you I met him?" And I was like, "No, when?" He's like, "Well, when I lived in Salt Lake City. I was a room service waiter, and he was there making a movie or something." And I was like, "Cataclysm?" And he's like, "That's it. How'd you know?" And I was like, "Oh my God. Like, did you ask him about it?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "You didn't ever say, like, so how's the movie going?" "No." I was so mad.
Oh. If
Damn.
the only thing that comes out of this movie is the scene where Cameron Mitchell's dancing on the dance floor with that succubus, and he like raises the roof for a second.
Right.
I watched that this week.
Intense.
I watched it like 10 times in a row. I just kept going back and watching it, just hitting the back arrow, and I was like, how did they? And also, they shot a scene in a bar. Of course, he was fucking toasted. Like, he would be toasted if it wasn't near a bar, but it was like, let's do it.
What's the movie where he fell out the window?
Oh, I don't know.
You mean in the movie he fell out the window, or on the set he fell out
in
the
the
window?
movie his character falls out the window. Is that the demon?
No. Nightmare in Wax?
That might be it.
No, he's a detective, and he's on the trail of this killer. I think it's the demon, isn't it? Because he falls out the window.
No, in The Demon he gets shot in the head by the lady, the
Oh.
mom of the girl who got kidnapped. Now
Oh,
Sam's
it might have been like not the Pix. It's one of those supernatural thrillers.
Well, The Demon and Cataclysm were shot like right at the same. I think he went like from one to the other. I think he went straight from like The Demon to Cataclysm.
Wonder what that era of his career was like.
I think it started, I guess, with like, was the Toolbox Murders like the first time that he became like this? I mean, I know he was in like Blood and Black Lace and Nightmare in Wax and stuff, but would you say that the Toolbox Murders was the beginning of like his absolute schlock period?
I don't know. There was that Killer Plant movie in there too, like in the 60s.
Yeah, it's just that even those movies were like had some kind of, you know what I mean? And then like by the time it was, I think I was like with the Toolbox Murders, then it was like nothing but like The Demon, Cataclysm, Without Warning.
Well, he definitely, the horror films escalated in the later part of his career. Because eventually, those are the only kind of movies where they could get hired.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Yeah. But he actually liked him. Like there was a book where he was talking about The Demon and he was like, "Oh, that was good. We shot that in Africa. That wasn't bad. I think that was actually pretty interesting." So. That was the nicest thing he could say about it, though. He was just like, well, that wasn't all bad.
Not all of it. Just the movie, being in the movie.
I like that. There I am. Hello, everybody. Sorry. I like that he's in the beginning of Screamers or Isle of the
Oh,
Fishman.
yeah.
Oh,
And,
I
like,
forgot about that.
Yeah.
He's in like the fog ripoff section at the beginning of that movie,
Yeah.
where it's like, what do you have to do with the rest of it? And he's also in Jean Pierre Simone's Supersonic Man, which is another one. Like, what? I guess you will really do anything.
He's also in this. He would go to South Africa a lot and make movies, and he was in this movie with Frank Stallone and Jane Badler called Easy Kill. And Frank Stallone and it's like a kind of like a Body Heat ripoff. And Cameron Mitchell is just there because Frank Stallone owns a bar, like a billiard hall, and Cameron Mitchell is like his perpetually drunk head bartender. And it's like he was just there, like they just pulled him into the movie. Like he probably was like, his flight was leaving the next day, and they're like, "Hey, you want to do like one more movie really quick? Just like drink and talk to Frank Stallone."
Well, he's in what do you call it? Space Mutiny too. His whole family's in Space Mutiny, and he's also in Terror on Tape, that one that's in a video that he works in a video store, and it's just all clips of direct-to-video movies. Yeah.
And it's all like Wizard Video titles, right? Or something? Or
Yeah. And it looks really cheap the way that it's shot. Like beyond cheap and sleazy, which is, I like it.
Yeah. Eldon Glenn asked if The Demon was about the guy who goes to a farm and meets a demonic girl. No, well, yeah, sort of. That was Touch of Satan was re-released as Night of the Demon, right?
Night of the Demon.
Yeah.
The Demon is sort of like a Halloween riff made in South Africa. It's one of Mike Justice's favorite films.
It's almost kind of like a Halloween riff, and it's also, I think, probably influenced by like those movies we were talking about earlier, like Toolbox Murders, Don't Answer the Phone, like those like serial killer, like city, like grimy city serial killer movies, because like half of The Demon is him stalking the preschool teacher, and then the other half is like him in alleyways like stalking hookers and stuff. So
as one does when one walks past Boobs Disco.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you there at Boobs Disco for? Not to stalk, jock straps.
The Disco Strangler.
The Disco Path. I love in this movie, one thing to look out for. I'm trying not to spoil anything. And let us know in the chat if you've seen or haven't seen the full Cataclysm or The Nightmare Never Ends. They're characters that just show up for a couple seconds and then we completely forget about them. Like Ishtar, Olivier's assistant. Right. Who is she? Like, why is she here? Why is Papini even in the movie? There's also like a black voodoo doctor that flips out on Claire Hansen at one point, and like says a lot of racist slurs to her. There's my favorite. I could say my favorite scene in the movie, but the whole movie is my favorite scene. Whenever Oliver gets Claire's niece back after they're in the disco, he takes her back home and he takes his boot off. She's shocked that he has a cloven hoof.
Right.
What a reveal. Like of all ways to show someone you're a demon. Oh, forgot I don't have feet.
Yeah. And people in Claire's people in Claire's life keep dying, and it just does not register with her.
Yeah. And they all have 666 symbols tattooed on their heads.
Right.
Where they're killed. But no.
And Papini comes in and he's like, and she's like, my husband just died yesterday. Can you give me a minute?
I've seen a lot worse than a cloven foot.
I love that his name's
Get him back home and you're like, oh, that?
Yeah.
And that guy, Maurice Grandmason, was like their roofer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just put him in, like, Philip Jordan's like, I see star potential in you, or whatever. And he's like, okay, I have Papini.
You met
that Brigham movie that you like.
Oh, right? Savage Wilderness.
Yeah.
I like that he's like, he was probably like, Charlton, Harrison Ford was a carpenter before he became an actor. You too can be one. It's the same way that they got Sean Connery's brother to be an OK Connery. He was a roofer and he had lost all of his tools, and it got in the papers like, oh, James Bond's brother can't even do roofing anymore. And that's why they got him and brought him out to do that movie. And the title of it comes from his voice was so bad on the voiceover, they kept going, "Okay, Connery, okay, Connery." I'm like, that's a great title for this movie.
They dubbed him, right, for that
Oh
movie?
yes, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. He's no charisma whatsoever.
No, but I love that every other person in that movie is a real Bond person. And the girl who
Yeah.
played Moneypenny said she made more from that movie than several of the Bond movies put together.
Is Barbara Boucher's not in that one, right?
No, she's in Casino Royale.
Casino Royale, yeah.
Yeah. Because
But
she
I
has
thought,
crazy story. Go ahead, sir.
who's the girls in the OK Connery? Isn't there somebody in there that's like?
There's a couple.
Is it Claudine Auger in that, like from Bay of Blood or something? Or
Let me see. I am loading it up. Danielle Bianchi,
okay,
who was in a lot of stuff, and then Agatha Fiore, and and Anne Marie Noel, and
okay.
yeah, but there's a really Adolfo Celi's in it. Like they got like these people had just been in a Bond movie like the year before. They like did not care about people being confused that this is not a Bond movie.
Did you what did Barbara Boucher say about Casino Royale?
I don't know. I've never heard anything that she said about
Oh no, I thought you were going to tell a story or something. You said
no.
she
Well,
said
the story I was going to tell is like she grew up. Her family was all German, and they they were in the German army. Like they had to be kicked out of the country they were in and came to America. So she has like a weird like, and that. So a lot of people thought she was an American actress, and she's not.
Right.
Because that's why a lot of her early credits are like Star Trek and Casino Royale and other stuff.
Yeah, because she did the opposite. Because you would expect that she would become famous in Europe first, and then they'd bring her over here like Elkie Summer or something. But it was like kind of the opposite, right?
Yeah,
where she was not famous here, but she was working here first.
Bill, I love this cover because it's a spoiler warning. It's the end of the movie on the cover of the thing. Like and you'll wait the whole movie for the shark. Is she the killer? No, she's.
And what's that little award that it won?
A very little award.
Yeah.
It's the award for the best movie that never got released theatrically.
Yeah, right.
The director probably Jordan probably made the award up.
It did get shown to the MPAA though, because I remember seeing in an old Variety, it was like they would post like the movies that had been given ratings that week, and they were like Cataclysm rated R for strong bloody violence.
Ooh.
I forgot to say Oscar-winning director Philip Jordan, which is complete bullshit. He did,
and they have like 4 directors, right? No, it's just 3 directors.
Yeah,
Strong Bloody Violence is some good box office jazz. I don't know why nobody picked up this movie after that.
Yeah. Well, it's a mess.
2 words: Faith Clift.
Yeah, Faith.
Well, you know.
And for some reason, back in the old days on IMDb, when you could just update anything, somebody gave her changed it so that her name. It said that she was her alternate name was Face Clift.
What?
Yeah. So now on like other sites like Mubi and stuff, it'll say like Faith Clift, sometimes credited as Face Clift.
Oh, I love that Cataclysm font, Bill. That 3D looking thing. That is
it's sort of, yeah.
Oh, can we?
It's way highbrow.
It's Science Fiction and Fantasy Film Festival of Los Angeles, but it doesn't say what it won. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, it played there, and there's an award next to it. What are we doing? You know, someone was probably trying to pick between 2 movies at the end of the night at a video store. I was like, well, this one played at the Science Fiction and Film Festival of Los Angeles. I guess we'll pick this one instead of Ghoulies.
Right.
I don't know what stuff on it. I think it is a Helvetica thin with 3D put on it. This one is for if you're into Nazi movies, good news. He's got a Nazi bolo on it in this, and he has laser eyes.
Right.
Careful with that word.
I'm sorry. He has a German Army of the 40s bolo on. Yes.
Oh, do you get kicked off of here if you say like
I don't know,
hot button topics or something?
Yeah.
We had one video that ended abruptly.
Okay, sorry. This looks like a Good Times box. Like how Good Times movies that they would put out always had like a weird painting on it. This is Star Classics.
It's disturbing that the lasers are coming out of his eyes like that.
Yeah, that he's killing everyone to the left and right of him.
Right. And his nose is so shiny.
His nose is shiny, and it feels like he has a Native American vest on of some sort.
Yeah.
And it looks like feathers behind him. Or like he's in front of a festive Thanksgiving center.
Flames.
Yeah. They're flames, but don't they look kind of like fall foliage behind him?
I guess so, yeah.
Did they spell Mark Lawrence's name wrong? Isn't it with a C?
Of course. They
Yes.
always
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They did it. This box did it. They were good enough. Get it out there.
High quality.
Yeah.
It is with a C.
I'm trying to see if it's. Oh, wow.
Satan's Supper. Video, AKA.
I like the description of this movie. It really takes this much. I mean, it really does. You need like several pages. It should fold out so there's a couple more pages.
This is like a sort of like 1983 metal album.
Yeah. Also, the back cover tells you the entire movie. It even tells you the shock ending. It's written out on the back of like, who would do this? That is
Right,
very
but
much a metal cover.
They literally just cut out the like it rises from the table and it's like and there's 5 more seconds of the movie after that.
Yeah. This looks like a band that like was on Metal Blade, like but only put out 1 or 2 records. You guys have all heard
Satan's Supper, man.
Yeah.
I saw them open for Stryper.
Oh man. To hell with the devil. That's what I say. Let's Satan have. I like that they're like these are all meals for the devil. No, not really.
I saw Stryper and this band called Action open. AXTION.
Oh. Back in the 80s, you had to spell it like that. You know what I mean? It had to have a Z or a Y or an X. I was in a band called Nasty Habits with a Z. Horrible band.
It's what the kids want, man.
Oh my god. We played were covers, and they were the worst songs. Like, let's do Poison. No, let's not. And yeah, they didn't last that long. We also practiced in a barn, so we'd have to help our drummer do his chores at the farm, and then we were allowed to.
I remember you telling me that.
The whole room would smell like shit. So as a singer, let me tell you, try and hit those high notes, and you're breathing in cow poop. Yeah. Anyway, it's Manowar. It's very Manowar. That's right, Alden. That's nice.
It gives it that edge that was so necessary.
The Satan Supper, yeah.
No, your cow shit story.
That's why I have the scratchy singing voice now. I used to really be able to hit high, and I sounded like a beautiful angel. And that cow fumes destroyed me.
So the cow fumes were like the equivalent of like Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
Like you have the Janet, like you can either drink Southern Comfort for like a decade or just breathe cow shit for a couple months.
It's like a sweet, horrible smell. And it was just like, after you were around it for 3 or 4 hours, it just became pervasive to the point that you thought that everything in your life smelled like it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was horrible.
All right.
On
So
that note.
yeah. Now that we've talked about cow shit, we can go do the drink segment and look at some other awesome stuff in between then and now. We'll be right back.
Help, Miss Morrow. I'll trade you half a prune Danish for an honest opinion. Is it the dress or is it my figure?
Honestly, it's your bra.
My bra?
Try this Playtex Cross Your Heart bra, but in the dressing room, please. Cross Your Heart crosses over, lifts and separates to help you cross over to a better figure.
Wow.
Of course. I improve your figure and you ruin mine. You try a Playtex Cross Your Heart bra and cross over to a better figure.
Now that my Melissa's drinking more, she needs something that will really help keep her dry. And when it comes to dry, I use nothing but Johnson's disposable diapers. The diaper with pulling action. Johnson's has 2 layers of padding. Special pulling action absorbs irritating wetness into the bottom layer, away from baby's tender skin. Let the diaper with pulling action help keep your baby nice and dry. Only from Johnson & Johnson.
In the house by the cemetery, what you don't know will hurt you. He has been awaiting the arrival of his new guests. One by one, they are disappearing. Before you get locked into this house and read the fine print, you may have just mortgaged your life. House by the cemetery. No one under 17 will be admitted.
He wrote a book in a hotel bar, spilled red wine on the final line. They gave him medals, cameras, flowers. He just laughed, signed the Bibles on the dotted spine. Said, raise the glass, the sky moved on. Flashes pop, but his hand shakes slow. Every toast feels like a funeral. Still he smiles like he knows something we don't. All these saints in silver suits, praying into empty phones. Can you feel that static truth buzzing in your bones? We're dancing on the edge of heaven, spinning where the halo fell. Blessed by the bass, by the bodies, by the questions. If God is dead, then who lives in my chest? Then screaming till the sky says send, losing all the lights we kept. Kiss me in the blaze of the strobes and confession. We're dancing on the edge of heaven. He never ages in the velvet room. Golden wristwatch never ticks. Whispers names in every language. People freeze when he leans in for a kiss. Out back, surging with the bloody hand. Scrub still stained under her coat. See shadows crawl along the brick. Hears them chant every time a heart lets go. As the doubt turns into light.
Neon Nightmare. I got it from a Sightmare. Sightmare.
What?
I got a Neon Nightmare from a Sightmare. I shared the site out that it's from on the post. But this is a pretty cool one. It's got a lot of stuff in it. This is for a movie that has a lot of stuff in it. The Nightmare Never Ends, aka Cataclysm. What's in it? Well, you got your Malibu, an ounce of sour apple pucker, an ounce of Midori, an ounce of blue curacao, 4 ounces of pineapple juice. Now you might say, this don't look like no pucker. I ain't never done seen. Of course not. I ran out of pucker before this. This is Beatbox.
Green apple.
Green apple. And this is a malt drink. And the lady in Sheets, when I checked out, Wawa, same thing, or wherever you're at in the country, it's a convenience store. She said, I've been drinking a lot of that. It's pretty good. And I said, oh, really? Because my wife said nobody else likes it. She goes, well, do you like Johnny Bootlegger? And I'm like, do I like Johnny Bootlegger? Which is like a $3 bottle. It may as well be Night Train. She's like, Beatbox, it's good, but it's not him. So anyways, beatboxing. Boop, bop, boop. Here we go. These are the alcohols. This alone is the juice. We had a little internal debate what color this would be.
Green.
Green, huh? A little scope, huh? Becca's a scope user. Mm-hmm. I'm a Listerine user. I just drink it straight. What do you be having? Listerine on the rocks. Mm-hmm. Ain't no surprise. Pazuzu. Oh my God. This is the best drink I've ever made on this show. I'm not lying. This is like a fruit cocktail. Like you get front loaded apple, followed by the body of the melon, and then whatever is in Malibu. the coconut, the lime, the coconut, all of it. Goodbye, Pazuzu. How high do you think I was when I was making that drink?
A little. No.
Becca stopped me before the beginning of it, and she said, stop being so silly. She said, your mouth's dry, your eyes are red. What are you doing? I said, Friday night. And she was like, settle down.
No, me, don't get sucked into it.
Yeah.
Right.
Pazuzu, y'all.
How many years after Night Train to Terror did you see the full Cataclysm?
Probably within like 6 months. I mean, no, because I saw it probably like a decade after, because I rented it when it came out, and then I think probably like 10 years. It amazed me the fact that I could find all of them. And this is my dream, Mike, is that Vinegar Syndrome does a 4K UHD of Night Train and puts all the other movies on it. And then they reach out to us and say, hey, you guys have been talking about this movie a lot for a long time, and you've been driving people crazy with it.
Could you imagine?
Oh, it would be a beautiful set.
Yeah. And gets Meredith Hayes to do an interview or something.
Like we'll kidnap her and do an interview with her. Right?
Her disabled daughter.
Yeah.
She will be
like, Mrs. Hayes, we have your daughter. You must talk about Night Train to Terror. And she'll be like, what's wrong with you guys?
I'll trade you half a prune Danish for your daughter.
Yeah. And she's like looking at, she's like, my daughter's right here sitting next to me. Oh, you can see. Okay, never mind. We don't have her, but
have you ever seen that Mr. Show sketch where Bob kidnaps the kid and he calls and David's like, no, my son's with me right now. He goes, oh, because I have his toe to show you that we have him. And he's like, son, is your toe okay? And he goes, yeah, daddy. And the camera pans down to Bob's foot and he's just missing a toe. And he goes, son of a bitch. It's such a weird sketch. But anyways, I really dream of getting to talk to her about this movie. I want to know, like I think we've figured out a lot of stuff because we've looked a lot of stuff up, but there's so much more to it than this. Like, I love that, like, Philip Jordan kind of retired from Hollywood, but he just couldn't stay away from movies and made this. And also Cry Wilderness is very close to it, which is just as baffling as these movies. I should.
Oh, no.
So I went online this week to look for, here he is.
Oh, here he comes.
Okay.
Um,
I went online this week to look for Robert Bristol, the guy who plays the devil in this movie,
mhm.
and I found a lot of posts about him. There's a Facebook group about the University of Utah's like drama group,
Uh-huh.
and all the supporting people were all pulled from the University of Utah's drama department, and they were like talking about, and they're like, do you remember that really iffy film company that was here for a little bit? And like, I think Robert was in a couple of those movies, and like, I think so and so like doing like that. And they were like just talking all this shit about like, they're like, remember those movies they were making? Like, weren't you in one of them? Oh yeah, that was terrible. Wasn't Robert in a couple of them? Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it. Becca went to Salt Lake City for the Halloween stuff a couple of years ago. When I had COVID, there's Bill's gone now. And I was like, we've got to drive around to Night Train to Terror locations. And she's like, why would you want to? I'm like, we gotta. Like, that and Savage Journey ones.
The mansion that in Cataclysm where he's supposed to live is actually like a landmark. Like you can go visit it. It's got like the one with like the wraparound porch, and it's like made of stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that this movie leads us to believe that we're in New York City. We're not. Or like that we're somewhere fancy. We're in Vegas and we're in all these other places. No, we've never left Salt Lake City.
Right. No, I think that there is like a do they just have like a stock footage of like the Vegas Strip or something that they show for like 5 seconds? Yeah.
Yeah, because if they shot there, they would have totally travelogue padded that scene. It would have been like them waving, going down the casino. Do you know what I mean? Like they would have put way too much in it.
They did shoot part of it in La Jolla, California, because I know that like that's where Philip Jordan, but it was at his house. So like the scene with Papini on the beach, like that was filmed in California and stuff, but it's like it was just filmed in Philip Jordan's like private beach backyard, something like that.
What's funny is like for all the in his career, there were so many times where it was like probably his secretaries were writing stuff, probably other people writing stuff for him. The movies he probably did write, like this and Savage Journey and Cry Wilderness, are uniformly insane. Like they're Greta, yeah, they just don't make any. Greta is like very close to his supposedly his relationships, like the way he treated women. That the old man that sells Greta, like he saw himself in that character.
Oh man. And so wait, so Faith Clift is Greta?
Yeah.
Because she was
because like he never fell out of love with his first wife, and like he tried to mold all of his other wives into her, and like
right.
But I guess he stayed with Faith Clift till his death, so that one worked out. Can you imagine them getting in an argument together? Like he's screaming at her, and she's like, "Why are you talking to me like this?"
Come on, Philip. I think she had some money.
Mm-hmm.
Because I read an interview with her, and she was like, the way she describes her pre being married to him sounds like she came from because she was like, oh, I was just kicking around Hollywood, like trying to get booked in roles, and I'm like, who was paying the rent? Like I think she just had a trust fund that's set up in her name or something, so that's probably why they stayed together.
Yeah. But hey,
remember when we saw that this Byron Jordan, the break dancer from Night Train to Terror, and Faith Clift sued him for elder abuse or something?
I was going to bring that up. Yeah.
We're like poking. We know too much about these people's personal lives because these movies are so fascinating to us that we're like.
I really feel like the kid in the Kevin Nealon and the Shatner episode, sketch on Saturday Night Live when he's like, how many horses do you have at your farm? And he's like, I don't know, 30. Is that including the mare that was born this morning? Because I guess 31, sure. It's like, that's how I feel about this movie. If I would ever meet any of the people, like Tara Buckman's doing the con here at the end of February. And I'm like, Becca's like, when you get in line, one, either two things are going to happen. I'm not going to be able to talk. It's probably what will happen. Conversely, I'll have posters for movies that she doesn't want to talk about. Like she's like, I'll have like a Blue Note Cafe and a bunch of D'Amato movies, and she'll be like, "These were during a really bad time in my life." And I'm like, "Can you sign them at least?"
Right?
Yeah. Will you sign my Night Killer slip? And she'd be like, "I don't even remember being in this." And I'm like, "Oh, I am here."
Was she the star of Night Killer?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I read something. You probably read this too. That she didn't like her co-star from Night Killer,
Peter Hooton.
Yeah,
yeah. Gonna have some fried chicken.
Got molested in the boys' room.
I love his wine readings in that. That movie is astounding. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited and terrified to get an autograph from her because I know Bill's seen me just totally shut down and just stare into space. And I'm not high. I'm just like
And
real.
Joe Bob.
Yeah. He's like, oh, hey, Sam. He's like, thanks for sending me that artwork. I like movies. That's literally what I said to him. I said, thank you for all the movies. And he said, sure. And I said, I'm going to go now. And he said, okay, bye, Sam. Okay.
That's not quite how I remember it.
It wasn't much better than that, Bill. It was it as bad as Carol Monroe when Becca said, talked me up like I was a Make-A-Wish child, where she was like, Sam really likes his Italian movies. And she goes, oh, do you, Sam? Do you like the Jollies? And I was like, I like Jollies, yeah. Yeah, I really like them. They're good. She's like, do you
Caroline
like Luigi?
Monroe?
Yeah, and like Becca was like, he likes Luigi Cozy a lot. And she's like, oh, he's a very nice man. And she's like, do you want to know anything about Luigi Cozy? And I'm no, I'm okay. I like saying his name, you know.
Oh my God. Speaking of Luigi Cozy, before we go to the movie, I have to tell you about something somebody commented on the Facebook page. I posted this layout of ads that had Hercules in it. And I said that it was Canon's attempt to compete with the Salkins for the Superman franchise. And someone commented them like they never would have had Luigi Cozy direct that if it was meant to compete with the Salkins. They were basically like, "Why would you even?"
That person is, and I'm going to go to their house and kick them in the dick when they answer the door.
I was like, "That is most definitely somebody's attempt to maybe not compete."
It looks the opening credits, the music. There's a lot of Superman in it.
But I think my response was, I guess those similarities were purely coincidental.
I love that. I was just watching the trailer for that movie last night, and I was like, damn. Like, that's what I do when I'm down. I look, when I'm like, the world's really bad, I'm like, I'm going to look at trailers for movies that I know I love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, 4 years before Night Train.
When did Night Train come out? 85?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know this was actually produced in 80, and I remember because that was when they submitted it to the MPAA, and then it was just sitting around for years, and they couldn't do anything with it.
Night Train was the first Vinegar Syndrome disc I bought. That's how much I love this movie. Yeah.
It looks a little dated, to be honest. Like the look of this movie, it's a little more 70s than it is 80s. But by the time,
all the disco scenes that are in it.
Yeah. I mean, by the time it came out, that was an unfortunate timing.
Yeah.
So
shot in some of Salt Lake City's finest discos.
But I mean, taken out of context, like now that it's not, it wasn't a mainstream film in 1985. That would have been awkward. But now that we have the benefit of nostalgia, we can view this for the way it was intended at the time that it was released.
Yeah.
And I like the way people look in this movie, even the scenes where there's wooden acting and I want you to come to dinner with me and my husband tonight. Can you? That kind of thing.
You said you believed in God and the devil.
Right?
And that's it. Yeah. God, she's so Faith Clift. She tried to blame it on. We saw some there's some interview with her, and she's just like, I don't think I was very good in that movie. It was the director's fault.
Yeah.
Like your husband, the parts he directed?
Sure.
Right. Well, she said the reason why it had 3 directors was because she kept getting them fired.
Oh, well, okay.
So there was like Philip Marshak, and then she'd go to Philip and be like, I don't like the way he's directing me. So he'd fire him and then bring on like Tom McGowan, and then they'd do that for like half the movie. And she's like, I don't like him either.
Hey, we got to get to the movie. It's getting later and later and later and later and later.
Let's do it.
All right. It's on YouTube and it's on Groovy Gym. Go watch it. Come back afterwards. We have a really super late night third segment.
It's a gata.